Hi, everybody. So, welcome to the Michigan Theater. I'm, of course, Christopher Taylor. I'm the mayor of the city of Ann Arbor, and it's my delight to get this party started with the A2ZERO Climate Awards Ceremony. So, thank you all so much for coming. Woo! As you know, what we're doing tonight, it's about celebrating. It's about celebrating the work that we do together, the organizations that are working so hard to accomplish it, working so hard to accomplish our goal of community-wide carbon neutrality. We in Ann Arbor have long focused on climate action. We've always known that this was something that we as a society needed to do and that we as Ann Arborites wanted to address. We had a climate action plan in 2012, but we just didn't have the personnel and we didn't have the budget for it. In 2017, we identified a way through our 40-40-20 resolution to put $1 million a year towards climate action, which was transformative because we were then able to hire staff to get the Office of Sustainability and Innovation up off the ground, and then bring to the residents, work with the residents, bring to City Council ultimately our A2ZERO plan. Our A2ZERO plan, as you know, as you of all people know, is our plan to accomplish community-wide carbon neutrality through just and equitable means. And we passed it in the depths of COVID, and it's been our lodestar ever since. In 2022, the voters passed our community climate action millage, enabling us to put about $9 million a year, plus or minus, to accomplish our A2ZERO goal. The voters passed in 2024 our sustainable energy utility, which enables us to overlay the existing electric utility and get to give people who sign up low cost, 100% renewable, 100% reliable electricity. And we've just gotten that off the ground in our Bryant neighborhood this year. It'll be citywide next year. So that's super cool. Yes! Way to go, Ann Arbor. And we do these things, and you do these things at a time when, this climate action can feel extremely heavy. There are headwinds, both economic and structural, and in our built environment, and political, and social, and cultural, and all these things. But nevertheless, you are here because you care. You're here because you know that it's our collective obligation to do our part. And for that, I'm so grateful and so thank you. So applaud yourselves because you deserve it. Today, what we're going to do, of course, is there's going to be a set of three honorees. First, we're going to have our Climate Action Heroes. Our Climate Action Heroes are folks who have been nominated by fellow residents and honored for the work that they do either professionally or volitionally. Then we're going to have our Sustaining Ann Arbor Together grant winners. These are organizations that are taking sort of bold steps with regards to integrating climate action into neighborhood organizations and business plans and service providers. And then finally, there are some Green Business Challenge winners who we recognize through our A2ZERO plan on how they can lower cost and build a more sustainable business culture, which is, of course, absolutely critical to the work that we're doing. That's generally how the evening will go. There'll be plaques, there'll be big checks, but there'll be speeches, one or two, but then there'll also be video. And so with that, I think we're gonna get this started. We'll recognize the Climate Action Heroes, the Sustaining Ann Arbor Together grant winners, and then our business leaders. So with that, thank you again for coming, and enjoy the short film. See you, friends.
I bicycle, recycle, and shop locally, but the most impactful action I take for the climate is to be active locally, statewide, and in Congress.
I'm an A2ZERO ambassador. My family and I are March's Climate Action Hero. We just got geothermal this winter.
Happy Planet Running collects waste from running and other athletic events and diverts over 95% of it from the landfill.
I try to rely on reusable bags and containers when moving in and out of college campus apartments and houses.
A2ZERO helped us organize a group buy discount program. When it's completed, 40 homes in our communities will be heated and cooled with new heat pump systems. Sort of like this one on my house.
I teach master composting through Project Grow.
Heating and cooling our home from the earth without combustion is amazing. I love to talk about making our homes more sustainable.
To lobby for clean energy, clean air, clean water, and clean land.
I'm fortunate to live in one of Ann Arbor's 3 co-housing communities. Until recently, many of our homes were heated with old gas furnaces. We knew they could die any day, but replacing them with gas burners would commit us to keep burning fossil fuels for another 20 years. Not acceptable. So we looked into heat pump systems.
I do this because I believe running should be as good for the environment as it is for the athletes. My company's motto is, run a great race, leave no trace.
Not only does this keep some single-use plastic and cardboard out of our landfills, but it also allows me to give more use to the bags that I already own.
Composting is the ultimate nutrient recycling. It's black gold.
I'm Ken. The co-housing communities are Sunward, Great Oak, and Touchstone.
I'm Jeff Jackson.
I'm Tim.
My name is Annie Broderick.
My name's Zippy.
I'm A2ZERO.
Good evening. I am the other half of our hosting group this evening. Joining Mayor Taylor, I'm Milton Mahoney, the City Administrator for the City of Ann Arbor, and I'm delighted to be with you this evening. The city would like to recognize and celebrate climate action heroes that are operating right here in our community. These heroes are individuals who are taking steps to help the community achieve its A2ZERO goal of making a just and equitable transition to carbon neutrality by the year 2030. Each month, a hero is selected by the Office of Sustainability and Innovation from people that are nominated. The selected climate action heroes are celebrated with a column in The Observer, in the A2ZERO newsletter, in the charging station, and on social media. The ideal climate action hero is someone who inspires others to make positive change. The climate action heroes that you just saw were asked to describe why they do what they do and who they are. They embody A2ZERO. The first climate action hero we'd like to recognize tonight is Annie Broderick. Annie works to ensure Washtenaw County residents are equipped with the skills necessary to steward healthy soils through composting and nature-friendly practices. Her role in supporting others to build their skills is essential to developing everyday people into passionate, dedicated environmental stewards. Please join me in welcoming Annie Broderick.
Thank you so much, A2ZERO. And I'm all about composting, and maybe you'll come out this fall and take our master composting class and start composting at home if you aren't already, or having a worm bin. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We are already on page 4. This is incredible. Next, we have our second climate action hero that we'd like to recognize is Ken Winter. Ken lives, yes, someone applause. Well, you go. So Ken lives and works in the Sunward co-housing community, and he helped create the SunZero initiative, whose mission is to mitigate human-caused global climate disruption by initiating, funding, and managing projects that enabled Sunward co-housing and its residents to achieve zero carbon emissions as rapidly as possible. Please join me in welcoming Ken to the stage. Come on, Ken.
Of the million things I could say, I guess I want to share just one quote from an author you may have heard of, and that's, "It takes a village."
That was pretty cool, wasn't it, when he squeezed my hand where my broken finger and I didn't yell? I'll yell when it's over. Next up, we're going to bring out Climate Action Hero. It's actually a dynamic team, not an individual. It's the Vaduva family. The Vaduva family takes direct action in their home, neighborhood, and school district to foster community resilience, improving quality of life, preserving natural features, and advancing climate action. Timothée and Ashley cited their children as the motivation for their work. Team Vaduva, we congratulate and recognize you as our March Climate Action Heroes. Please come on out.
Thank you so much. It certainly doesn't feel like something we deserve. With climate work, it never seems like it's enough. But we do have a lot of people that inspire us, and a lot of thank yous. So first of all, I want to thank my family, my wife Ashley, and our 3 kids. I want to thank the city of Ann Arbor for putting this on and all the great climate work they're doing, particularly Dr. Missy Stoltz and Bryce, who runs the ambassador program. I want to thank faith leaders and that teach us to be good stewards of creation, love community, and make this place a little bit of heaven. Countless science teachers that have taught us about all the environmental problems. I want to thank my parents who who allowed me to put together a recycling system when I was in middle school. And I want to thank everyone here. Thank you so much for all you do.
Our fourth climate action hero that we'd like to recognize is Jeff Jackson. Jeff helps runs events, which can generate quite a lot of waste, and in mitigating, collecting, and diverting more than 95% of such waste through his organization, Happy Planet Running, he is able to, with race organizers, ensure that there's hardly any waste destined for the landfill after a big event. Jeff loves educating others about waste mitigation strategies and loves to share his knowledge. So please come and welcome joining, good Lord, you'd think this is the first time I'd ever had a microphone. Please join me in welcoming Jeff to the stage. Jeff, come on in and do better than me next time, would you?
Thank you, Mayor Taylor, and welcome everybody. I'm so happy and honored to receive this award and to know the wonderful folks at A2ZERO, and I just love the work that they are doing. As a long-distance runner, a healthy environment and sustainable practices are very important to me. And so in 2016, I began serving local athletic events of zero waste services. And now 10 years on, Happy Planet Running serves 35 events every year. As was noted, average landfill diversion rate of 95%. And I'm proud to say that, thank you. I'm proud to say that some of these events take place right here in downtown Ann Arbor, including the Firecracker 5K every July 4th, the Ann Arbor Marathon, and the Dexter Ann Arbor Run. And in fact, the Dexter Ann Arbor Run was just held last Sunday, and I'd like to share the numbers with you. So here they are, hot off the spreadsheet. Dexter Ann Arbor Run hosted just under 4,000 runners on Sunday. We collected from them 1,768 pounds of waste. Of that, we recycled or composted 1,758 pounds, leaving only one bag, of 10 pounds to go to the landfill. You know, I love it when we can take an event of 4,000 people and the trash can be dropped into a city trash can with room to spare. Warms my heart. You know, if all this has taught me one thing, it's that every event can do this. And every event should do this. And that's what I love about A2ZERO. They're trying to bring sustainability to everybody. So tell your friends and support A2ZERO. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. In addition to diverting all that trash, the water stops used these reusable silicone cups here, and thus we kept 30,000 disposable cups out of the waste stream. So there's another way to do it, too.
The fifth climate action hero we'd like to recognize is Chris Olson. For over 40 years, Chris has been a tireless advocate for the environment and climate action. Many know her from her 31-year tenure at the Huron River Water Council. She retired in 2024. There, she helped create programming, workshops, and guidance that help protect nature. Her passion continued into retirement, and today, Chris works with community groups throughout the region, advocating for climate action at the state, local, and national level. Please help me bring Chris to the stage.
Hi, everyone. Don't let anyone tell you that your voice doesn't make a difference, because it does. I've spent a lot of time going to local communities, state offices, federal offices, and lobbying as a citizen, and it makes a difference. Your voice is listened to. So I think the single greatest thing any individual can do to help the climate is to keep in contact with your elected officials, local, state, federal. Let them know that you care. Polls actually show that a majority of Americans are concerned about climate change and want to see climate action. The problem is they don't know that other people feel that way too. So we can act like we're in the majority because we are. So join a group. Washtenaw Climate Reality is a good one. Citizens Climate Lobby. ClimateActionNow.com. It's a great website. So take 5 minutes a day and call an elected official of your choice. Thanks.
The final climate action heroes that we'd like to recognize are a dynamic duo of Zippy Memon and Sophia Taylor, no relation. They are the co-founders and co-presidents of the University of Michigan Zero Waste Club. Both Zippy and Sophia, they're co-presidents, and they've demonstrated leadership, inspired their peers, and demonstrated the drive and commitment necessary to encourage a non-judgmental atmosphere for participants to learn about waste reduction. Tonight, I believe that we have Sophia here to represent the duo. And with that said, please join me in welcoming Sophia to the stage. Oh, they're both here. Awesome. Come on in.
Hello, everyone, and thank you. It's such an honor to be receiving this award today and to be recognized by the City of Ann Arbor and A2ZERO for the sustainability work that both Sophia and I are so passionate about. I would also like to give a quick thank you to Lydia and Samuel from zerowaste.org who nominated Sophia and I for this opportunity. I've been a part of the team on campus planning and executing the Zero Waste Challenge Week for the UM Ann Arbor campus for the past 3 years. And in those 3 years, we have grown exponentially. When I joined the team, we started out as a small group of people just trying to understand the wants and needs for zero waste reduction habits within the student body of the Ann Arbor campus. And now today, I'm proud to say that we have had over 1,200 participants just this past Zero Waste Week and have solidified ourselves as a club on campus. That's 1,200 more people wanting to learn more about sustainability, engaging in sustainability on campus, but also in their own communities. My main takeaway from multiple years working on this passion project of mine is that we would not be nearly as successful if it were not for the amazing team that we work with, but also the support from the community of Ann Arbor.
We would also like to recognize our other Zero Waste Club board members and our general members, as this is just as much their award as ours. Additionally, we would like to thank all of the current and past participants of our events who engaged with our challenge, the small business owners who graciously donated prizes and promoted our events, and all Ann Arbor residents who cheered us on and offered immense support. Thank you all for making our work meaningful.
And now I'd like to welcome to the stage the leader of the Ann Arbor Office of Sustainability Innovation, the indomitable and incredible Dr. Missy Stoltz. Dr. Stoltz, it's all you. Woo! I know. I'm glad. You know, I purposely waited for Missy to come on stage to say this, but you know, you'll often hear elected officials talking about the work that they do. And it is a fair bit of work to be an elected official, and it's true, and I don't want to entirely gainsay that, but it is also and deeply true that every time an elected official talks about the work that we do, it is stolen valor. And the city of Ann Arbor, this is not even no exception, it is all the more true. All the great and good work that the city of Ann Arbor does is done by staff, and you know, Mr. Dohoney's staff, Dr. Stoltz's staff, we and I couldn't be more proud and grateful, and so all perfect. It's yours.
Wow, thanks everybody. Backstage, Julie and I were just talking about how we think we actually are holding this event for us because we are so filled with pride to be in a community that takes this topic seriously and engages. I hope you're having a great time because we sure are. So thank you for being with us tonight. What a wonderful treat. Congratulations to all of our climate action heroes who we honor tonight and all those coming forward. Please nominate heroes that you know of. We need more attention drawn to the great work that our community is doing in this space. But for this part of the program, we're now going to turn our attention to our Sustaining Ann Arbor Together grantees. Our Sustaining Ann Arbor Together grant is a program that provides resources to help nonprofits and neighborhood associations in our community advance sustainability. We often say, while we have a lot of ideas in the office, we certainly do not have all of them. And so this grant program provides up to $10,000 for those associations to do something that advances some element of sustainability in the public space. We have given dozens of awards. I think we're close to 50 since we've started the program, and tonight we're going to honor just a few of our awardees who happen to be with us. It is truly an honor and a treat to work with these individuals who care deeply, passionately, and very creatively about how we can solve the climate crisis. So they're going to come up stage. While they do that, we're going to show a short video with not all of our awardees tonight, but a few of them in their own words talking about why they do this work. Away we go.
I help students around the city of Ann Arbor learn about nature and natural resources.
We are a community nonprofit pool in Southeast Ann Arbor. We have memberships open to the public, and your grant helped us build our beautiful new pool.
One thing I do to be sustainable is to take joyful bike rides for recreation, whether it's with joy rides on our bike or my own bike through our local parks.
So here at Sun Lumber, we take shoes from individuals, organizations, and with these shoes, they would normally go in landfills. They instead go to our donation box, where they're given a second chance and upcycle to student athletes who may not have had this opportunity or monetary position to buy these shoes.
But our work is not limited to shoes. We also take these shoes and combine them with upcycled clothing and health-related materials.
You can connect with others, be outside, improve your quality of life in a really simple and low-cost way.
To create care packages known as sun bundles that we give to communities in need to help promote youth sports.
Protect our environment.
We believe in sustainable people, sustainable communities, and a sustainable environment.
I'm Court. I'm an environmental educator.
We are Forest Brook Athletic Club.
I'm Meg Mazzell with Ann Arbor Joy Rides.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Leah.
And we are A2ZERO.
We're now going to pivot from the individual awards to the grant recipients. The first Sustaining Ann Arbor Together Grant Award winner we'd like to recognize is Sun Bundle. Sun Bundle was awarded $7,500 to support the distribution of 1,000 pairs of refurbished athletic footwear and more than 500 athletic and wellness care bundlers to youth in under-resourced communities. Please join me in welcoming to the stage representatives from Sun Bundle.
Hi guys, we just wanted to thank the City of Ann Arbor on behalf of Sun Bundle. We are so grateful it allows us to continue doing our work, preventing athletic gears from going into landfills and instead giving them to communities in need. So we are super excited, and it's also really cool just to be here with all of you guys, all these organizations and individuals helping to tackle sustainability from a different angle. It's just super cool, super inspiring, and we just want to say thank you.
The second Sustaining Ann Arbor Together Grant Award that we'd like to recognize is for Walk Bike Washtenaw and the Ann Arbor Joy Ride. The Ann Arbor Joy Ride received $10,000 to support the purchase of a specialized e-bike designed to give older adults and people with limited mobility the opportunity to experience the joy of cycling with the help of volunteer pilots. We're so excited that this program called Cycling Without Age is here in Ann Arbor, and I'd invite you to join me in welcoming to the stage representatives from Walk Bike Washtenaw and the Ann Arbor Joy Ride to hear all about it. Come on down.
You know, as I came up here, I thought about, so often we think about climate change as a huge bummer, right? But all these people here, our A2 Heroes and Grant Award winners, are reminding me that climate action can be really joyful and fun, and that's what Joy Rides is about. We're giving representation to elderly people, mobility impaired people, that they're out in the world. They get to be on a bike. The community is seeing them. They're seeing the community. We're talking about what we're excited about in the future and what worries us and what our neighbors are excited about. So I think sustainability is also representation, and I'm so excited to be able to do that with Joy Rides. We're actively recruiting pilots for training this month, so if you want to be someone who takes other people for bike rides out on the B2B and see your neighbors, you can contact us on our website or see me after. Thank you.
The third Sustaining Ann Arbor Together Grant Award that we'd like to recognize is the Forest Brook Athletic Club. The Forest Brook Athletic Club received a $10,000 Sustaining Ann Arbor Together grant to reinstall rain gardens around their site, which is a major initiative that will help manage stormwater and reduce localized flooding and, of course, help provide native plantings. Please welcome me in joining representatives from the Forest Brook Athletic Club to the stage. Come on in.
Hi, my name is Sophie, and this is Angie. And on behalf of the Forest Brook Athletic Club, we are grateful to the Sustaining Ann Arbor Together program for providing funds to install rain gardens around our pool. Forest Brook Athletic Club is an outdoor community pool in Southeast Ann Arbor, and since opening in 1961, Forest Brook has been a friendly and inclusive summer home base for friends and community members. Forest Brook serves as a place to talk to neighbors, swim, work, and enjoy working towards a common goal. It's also a place to enjoy being outdoors together. Many kids learn to swim here and compete on the swim team in the future. The pool is located directly next to green space and the Swift Run Creek. We were fortunate to receive state funding to rebuild the aging pool, and it just reopened this May on Memorial Day. During construction, rain gardens around the pool were displaced, and in order to protect the creek from roadway and pool runoff, we are redesigning and installing the new rain gardens this year. The A2ZERO funds have been essential to making that happen, so thank you so very much.
Our fourth Sustaining Ann Arbor Together awardee is the Neutral Zone. The Neutral Zone received a $10,000 grant to support their Youth Now Climate Action Student Leadership Group initiative. This initiative centers youth voices and fosters leadership in local climate action activities. Please join me in welcoming liaisons from the Neutral Zone to the stage. Come on in.
Thank you so much to the City of Ann Arbor for this. Our group we meet for an hour and a half once a month, and our leadership team meets twice a month to plan our monthly meetings. This year, we were able to create a mural at the Neutral Zone, and we prepared to plant a rain garden in the fall over at Holmes Elementary in Ypsilanti. We created presentations to share with elementary schoolers about the rain gardens, and we also did a transportation workshop earlier in the year. And so thank you so much to the grant and for the City of Ann Arbor for making all this work possible, and we can't wait to continue our work next year. So thank you so much.
Our last but not least Sustaining Ann Arbor Together awardee for tonight is the Freeman Environmental Center. The Freeman Environmental Center is awarded a $4,300 grant to advance idle reduction and education programs. This initiative is being designed and led by the youth leaders at the Freeman Environmental Center. Support for this program comes from our deep collaboration with the Ann Arbor Public Schools, and this program represents an important opportunity to improve air, health, safety, and other environmental outcomes. So congratulations to the Freeman Environmental Center, and please join me in welcoming them to the stage.
Thank you. We started this idling reduction campaign a few years ago, and it became clear pretty much right away that we needed to take a multi-pronged approach to improving idling throughout our school district. And we wanted to improve idling because we wanted to, one, protect the environment and to improve the air quality across school campuses. and 2, to protect the health of students and staff across these school campuses by reducing the fumes they were exposed to from pickup lines and busing. We're so thankful to the city for supporting our campaign through this grant and to help us install signs throughout these school districts and to promote our campaign as we try to spread idling reduction campaign throughout the district. We also wanted to thank Mr. A and the school district. The Freeman Environmental Youth Council has been a great opportunity for me and other students to have a way to contribute to climate sustainability. Thank you.
Surprise, we have one more. Why not? All right, so our true last award winner tonight is House into Home, which received nearly $5,000 for their Recycle More Efficiently to Save Landfills and Transform Homes and Lives for Neighbors in Need program, which does exactly what the title says. So if you don't know House into Home, they work with caseworkers from 57 local agencies to identify individuals or families who have recently learned they will transition from unhoused living conditions to homes or apartments in our community. When individuals and families are able to make such a move, they often need to buy a lot of things, right? They don't have the furniture, they don't have the kitchen utensils, they don't have the basic equipment that a lot of us take for granted. And that's where House into Home comes in. Through their pipeline, they work to curate the goods that people need to move into homes with dignity. They've collaborated with students from the University of Michigan at MoveOuts to collect materials from other community stakeholders, and it is truly our pleasure to recognize them tonight for their incredible work for social good, for equity and justice, and of course for circularity. So please join me in welcoming Heidi to the stage.
Thank you. Missy said a lot of the things I was going to explain to you about House into Home, but I just want to let you know that we did 432 homes last year for 917 people. And we celebrated the fact that we furnished our 2,000th home in this year. So that's it. This grant enabled us to collect items from the University of Michigan campus. This was our 6th year. And I'm happy to announce that we collected, sorted, cleaned, and stored 22 tons of waste.
All right, are we still doing okay? Yes, okay. We are in our final area of recognition for the night, and we are gonna honor 2 local businesses who have certified through our Green Business Challenge program. The Ann Arbor GBC, Green Business Challenge, has 4 certification levels: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And the certification level corresponds with the amount of points that people get in different categories, 7 categories around sustainability: energy, water, circular economy, mobility, resilience, education, and supply chain issues. Businesses can also earn innovation points for things that we may not have in the checklist, and they also get recognized for growing, for making improvements year over year. We designed the Green Business Challenge explicitly to offer recognition to local businesses while also helping them lower the costs and the barriers to being more sustainable. Before we recognize tonight's winners, let's watch a short video about the Green Business Challenge.
The Green Business Challenge is something that the City of Ann Arbor's Department of Sustainability and Innovation came together, right? They orchestrated this challenge to get a bunch of different businesses in town to think about sustainability goals.
To me, it's really important for businesses to be sustainable for a lot of reasons. I think that innovation comes from local businesses and small businesses that can be nimble. Within Ann Arbor, we also have things like Ann Arbor Spark that help build local business community, which is really important to us too.
Ann Arbor's values line very closely with our corporate values of sustainability, innovation, diversity, and inclusion.
Ann Arbor Spark and the Green Business Challenge really gave us a lot of new ideas, ways we could be even better.
It'd be nice to see more businesses try it, for sure.
The first organization we'd like to recognize is Smith Group for their achievement in Green Business Challenge certification. Smith Group is one of the world's preeminent integrated design firms. Working across a network of 20 offices, a team of 1,600 experts is committed to excellence in strategy, design, and delivery. The scale of the firm's thinking and organization produces partnerships with forward-looking clients that maximize opportunities, minimize risk, and solve their most complex problems. Smith Group creates exceptional design solutions for healthcare, science and technology organizations, higher education and cultural institutions, urban environments, diverse workplaces, mixed use and waterfront developments, park and open spaces. Smith Group is a certified GBC business. Please welcome Smith Group.
Good evening, I'm Bob.
And I'm Emma.
So we've been present as a organization in Ann Arbor for 65 years now, and we really appreciate having the opportunity to jump into this Green Business Challenge and to practice what we preach. And we're very excited about reaching this initial level and are continuing to build on that. I think in a couple weeks we're doing our waste inventory and management assessment, which oddly enough, people at the office are very excited about. So as the mayor referenced earlier, there are headwinds that our values are facing these days, and this is one way of contributing and learning about how our sales will not be unbowed by those headwinds, nor will our commitment to creating sustainable and equitable communities and places for people to be. Thanks.
And the second organization that we'd like to recognize is Come On Betty. This is the first organization to receive a platinum certification through the A2GBC. Come On Betty, which was founded by Caitlin Burr, is an artisanal canning company that makes and sells unique and delicious shelf-stable condiments from locally sourced ingredients. Each jar contributes to their mission of using fresh surplus produce, supporting local farmers, enhancing the local circular economy, and offering tasty accompaniments for any occasion. Come On Betty has achieved its Platinum GBC certification, so please welcome to the stage, Caitlin Burr. Come on in.
Clearly, this microphone height was for... Thank you so much. The City of Ann Arbor and OSI in particular, Come On Betty would absolutely not exist with all of the environmental sustainability work that infrastructure that you're building. And it takes a village, like you said, to build this, but I'm just very grateful that this entire community exists. Thank you so much. Thank you to my mom for inventing the phrase "Come on, Betty," because the business would not have it. And shameless plug, it's A2ZERO week. Come on down to BYOC on Friday and visit more Come on, Betty samples and learn more about just how you can divert food waste, because that's an easy thing that every individual can commit to doing. Thank you.
Well, that is the end of the awards and the specific recognitions to be distributed tonight. And I think it just shows, and I think you sense it from the people who come to speak on the stage and the folks out in the audience, of course, that, well, in Ann Arbor, we are all in it together, and we are all in it together. And it's incredibly inspiring. As we have discussed, there are headwinds, cultural, political, financial, but we also know that we as a community understand that it is our obligation and delight to work together to do something. People often, talk to me about what what it's like to serve as mayor, and I always say, and it's true, like some of the brightest spots, brightest points about serving in office is the opportunity to work with people on projects of common purpose. And that's what you see here today. You heard about all the different honorees, all the different awardees talking about the work that they do and the joy that they have in performing that work, particularly with others. And so, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank all the awardees and the people who support them, and of course, to staff who have been able to gather us here today for this purpose. And so with that, I want to say thank you, but I also want to invite every awardee to come back up on stage for a group photo, and then we'll wander away into the night. Come on. So come on up. I think you can go through that way. So take the stairs.